Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another special Piggy video. So I'm actually going to go through a lot right now because we actually do have some interesting tweets from Minitoons that could possibly be talking about chapter 11 and 12. Now there's obviously 2 more chapters left and I'm not really specifically knowing when they're going to be released, but they're going to be released sometime like around probably this weekend or maybe next weekend, but I don't know, it could take 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, but chapter 11 and 12 are going to be the last chapters of this franchise. So let's just go quickly into the tweets because I do have a lot of interesting tweets that we of course could speculate for the future of chapter 11 and 12. So the first tweet we're going to go towards Minitoons saying, ahoy, Piggy is somehow already at 1.4 billion visits. We're moving closer to 2 billion. Do any of you wonderful people who honestly make dreams come true have any suggestions of what we should do to celebrate? Yes. Also, yes, Mousie's being fixed. So if you know one thing, Mousie is broken in the game because Mousie will, sometimes be stuck in the vent and won't move at all. But this is just obviously just talking about the visits because he's almost reaching to 2 billion visits on Piggy. So he's just asking for suggestions again. Wonderful part about him, he's asking to basically what he should do for 2 billion visits or stuff like that. So obviously one of the replies I want to read out because this seems interesting how he replied to. Someone said, a super secret and hard to get skin that involves completing a hard challenge across all chapters, something you really gotta try hard to get, maybe a golden Piggy skin or something. And Minitoon replied with, may or may not be on my to-do list for other reasons. So this could be something that he could take for like a suggestions for when he reaches 2 billion visits, or this could be something completely different for when chapter 12 is over. Maybe he might add like challenges because he said he's going to do a lot after chapter 12. Like he's going to be adding some things to like make it fun still when it's over, because once chapter 12 is done, he won't be like, there won't be any more chapters besides him trying to add more things for us to enjoy the game still. So that's one of the things that he mentions when he reaches 12 billion visits. He's just asking for suggestions and possibly some challenges in the future to get some sort of secret skin. So another thing too that I want to talk about, he spoke on his Discord about chapter 11 leaks because there's a lot going on around obviously, and most of it isn't real. I know people are using it to clickbait. I'm personally not gonna like lie, but I have been doing it myself too. He mentions, dear people who think chapter 11 leaks is real, here are some things to keep in mind. Chapter 11 hasn't been built yet. We've only made a plan. He always makes cutscenes last after the skins, map, scripting, etc. are complete. Iaz and I are the only ones who can post legitimate leaks because I never secretly reveal anything to anyone, and neither does she. If we've got the official leaks, we'll post them in the Nitro Booster exclusive chat, which is something he has on his Discord. If you want to go check it out, and if you have Nitro, you could boost the server and you can get an exclusive chat where he puts leaks. So that's just some Discord stuff because there's clearly some leaks going on that are fake and everyone's believing. He will only post leaks, same with IKEA, his friend. That's pretty much it for him. Now the rest is just replies on tweets that suggest stuff or like speculate stuff, and honestly some of them are very interesting, so let's get to it quickly. So someone says, imagine if chapter 12 was a live event. I mean, just imagine. And then someone asks, what's the live event going to be about? And then he replies, probably something to do with a character we know, and I'm gonna guess maybe Mr. P. But guys, could we have a live event on Piggy for chapter 12? Chapter 12 is gonna be the last chapter, so it's gonna go out with a bang, and I honestly could see this happening. We've had live events happen in like Jailbreak and where else, Adopt Me, I think. So imagine if we had a live event for chapter 12. It could possibly happen, and that'd be so cool just to imagine being in a live event for chapter 12. Who knows what we would be doing, maybe battling Mr. P. I still think there's going to be like a final boss battle for Mr. P or something similar to that, because chapter 12 is the last chapter and who wouldn't want to go out with a bang. So that's something to keep in mind. Will there be a live event on chapter 12? Possibly, and I hope so. It'd be so cool for the final chapter to just be that. All right, so another tweet that I want to read is from that one YouTuber, Roses are real whatever. She says, why is Piggy broken? And she obviously put a video, and he replies, ahoy Roses, I appreciate the criticism. It's always great to hear ways to improve our game. To know if you're concerned about the game mode voting, the next game mode we have planned for the game will have a specific server for it. Thank you for your honesty. Now this tweet is just interesting because he talks about the next game mode, and so obviously he also left another tweet like a while ago. He was asking what game mode do you guys want to see next, and like he even asked for suggestions of what kind of game modes that you want to see. I saw a lot, and I feel like he's willing to take another one of those replies and make it a game mode. And the one that I still have in my head is a hide and seek one, and it might be a game mode probably, but I could see that happening. But he is talking about the next game mode voting, which means we could possibly be getting a new game mode this weekend instead of chapter 11, which I could see that happening. If not, then obviously we're going to probably get nothing or chapter 11, but the next game mode is something he wants to think about, and he says he's going to have specific servers for those. So that'll be interesting how to see how that works. Just an interesting tweet right there I wanted to read. 2 billion visits is almost here. Minitoon has been working hard on this game by himself with like a bunch of other people, I think, or just one other person. I don't even know how he's doing it, but he's been working hard in the game, and honestly 2 billion visits is a huge milestone for him, so congrats to him again. But there is like so much still to do, so much still to talk about. Chapter 11 and 12 are going to be the best chapters, as chapter 10 was probably one of my favorites. The whole Mandy Mouse thing was like such a good idea, and like so amazing how that worked out. She may be broken, but he's fixing it. Obviously there's going to be some sort of like errors sometime somewhere, but overall the storyline was just, you know, it hit you really hard to be like, oh my goodness, George is right there, George is alive, he was just hiding from the monsters and stuff. The whole story is great. Like there's so much still to finish up. Obviously there's 2 chapters left, and then there's going to be like a bunch of things he's going to be adding for us to enjoy the game even more. But Minitoons has been working hard, and he honestly deserves 2 billion visits, so again, congrats to him. But that's all I have for today. If you guys have any theories or thoughts about what chapter 11 and 12 might hold, leave them down in the comment section down below. There's like so much to think about, but so far nothing about the map, nothing about the storyline. Like we still have to wait till like those start to happen. But overall, that's all I have for you guys today. I will try to keep up to date with what I could find for you guys to get updated on Piggy chapter 11 and 12, but for now I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.